Good Tuesday morning. Thanks for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Dan Schrack.
And I'm Stephanie Joseph. We've got much more to get to here on ARC Rochester, but we do want to revisit something we talk about often here. I mean, we just talked about it in the last segment.
We did.
National Days.
National Days. And one school secretary in West Irondequoit School District looks ahead to what the next National Day is and plans a themed outfit just to celebrate.
And this morning, we have the pleasure of being joined by this wonderful woman here. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
All dressed up. Katie Wallace, thank you so much for tuning in and taking time out of your busy schedule flying planes.
Of course.
So talk to us today. Why are we dressed like that?
It's National Wright Brothers Day.
And what does that mean?
The Wright brothers are the ones who invented the first airplane, and it was today, back in 1903, that they had their first successful flight. The first one was like 12 seconds, I think, but they had another one that day that was 90 or 65 seconds or something like that.
All right, we like it.
How do you even go about planning? Because this is a really nice but elaborate outfit as well. So how do you go about making sure you've got the materials and you're ready for that National Day when it comes?
And how far in advance are we looking at that calendar?
Last year I did it a week in advance, but there wasn't really enough time. So I've been doing it a month in advance, so I can plan out the whole month. Because each day there's several different choices, so I just picked the most kid-friendly one. Like, for example, in October, there's a Cat Day, which is also Oatmeal Day and Perfect Day. And Cat Day was obviously the obvious choice because it's the most fun. But yeah, I do it about a month ahead of time just to make sure I have a fun costume to wear.
So wait a second, I just for clarification purposes, there's a National Day for everything and there's a National Day every day. You're telling me that every school day you go in costume for the National Day?
That is so fun.
Yeah,
that's dedication.
More elaborate than other days.
That, elaborate or not, that is serious dedication to an art form that I would imagine the kids really enjoy.
They do, and it's a lot of fun seeing their faces when they come in. And some kids will even, well, most kids will come up and be like, "What's National Day today?" So I have little signs posted in the school saying what the day is, and I also let them know what the next day is going to be. And there's kids that come in and sometimes we'll try to guess what the day is.
Now, let me ask, when you first started doing this, was there any pushback or questioning from any higher-ups within the district? What's this lady doing coming in costume to school every day?
Well, I just started this job last year, and I started out just kind of announcing what the National Day was and maybe like a T-shirt here or there, but then I slowly would bring in I'd wear pajama pants with the theme. And then the costumes got a little bit more elaborate. But the principal and the superintendent have been very supportive, and they think it's fun too. So I'm really very lucky to be working at such a great place.
And how did you come up with this idea? We're seeing all of these pictures going across the screen here, a lot of smiling faces. Was that the goal?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always said that, life is short. You should celebrate every day. And I heard about National Days years ago, and I used to tell my own kids about it. And they got a little bit older, so that plays.
Where are you? Where are you in that gingerbread costume? Oh.
What's that?
Okay, your face is in the mouth.
You in a gingerbread
we're looking at you in that gingerbread costume. Your face is the mouth. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah, that was a little tough to pull off, but I did wear it the whole day.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Look at this, World Kangaroo Day. And we came dressed up. Are any of these ever rentals? Do you end up having to rent costumes?
No, but a lot of times I can reuse them too because they have the same days every year. But sometimes I borrow them, or I get most of my stuff from Amazon. I literally have totes and totes of costumes.
Wow, I feel like the school should be adding to the West Irondequoit budget for you to make sure that you're dressed up appropriately, right?
Well, it's kind of like my hobby, so that's what I think of it as.
All right. Let me ask, how much knowledge do you have about each of these days? Because I would guess that some inquisitive young minds at school who are curious about National Avocado Day want to know, when you're dressed up as an avocado, where you grow, how much water you take, what kind of climate is necessary for you to produce, all of that kind of stuff. Do you come prepared with answers?
I do. Like on National Llama Day recently, I read like stuff online, and I let some kids know, hey, did you know that mama llamas hum to their baby llamas, and they hum back. And I had Dewey Decimal System Day recently, and that was a little bit difficult trying to explain that to the kids, but I do try to bring an educational part of it.
What did you do for Dewey Decimal System Day?
One of the more not as exciting costumes. It was a shirt with like all the Dewey Decimal, like the different numbers for each category.
Well, listen, they can't all be winners, right?
No, and some kids were like, is there not a national day today? I'm like, no, it's in my shirt. Or like, you know, some of the younger ones who can't read be like, is it numbers day today? I'm like, no, it's Dewey Decimal System Day. And that just means that was like the best option out of the options for that day. So.
Yeah,
so we just got to go with whatever the best one is, which isn't always very exciting.
Well, listen, we really appreciate it. I'm sure the students and the families there in West Irondequoit appreciate the effort that you put in. Thank you so much for doing it. Hey, question for you.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, we would like to know that, but I want to know, what do you do on Secretary's Day?
Actually, last year, the principal who was here let me pick the national day and have it be a school spirit day. So it was mismatch day. So all the kids came dressed mismatched, and I came very mismatched. I think that's one of the pictures I sent in. But it's so much fun when I have the kids be part of it too.
I like that. I think this year, though, you should try and get some PTO for Secretary's Day. You deserve it.
I love being here, so I wouldn't want to take off.
Oh, see, this is a good educator.
Great
right
energy.
there. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.